Good morning, folks. Today, we from Unit 6 are going to analyze the influence of different design movements on F.L. Wright's design style by comparing his two designs, Robbie and Taliesin, on the basis of their form and function. In order to understand Wright's design style, the slide shows some basic principles seen in his works. One of the key features was his use of natural material available in that region, which created harmony of the product with its surroundings. According to him, form and function of a product goes hand in hand, which made his designs practical and easy to use. The principles mentioned in the previous slide were also applicable on the two chairs we are going to talk about today. That is the Robbie chair and the Taliesin chair. F.L. Wright designed the Robbie chair for the dining area of the Frederick C. Robbie house. It is a high back chair with vertical slats in the back and a leather seat. The simplicity and solidity of this chair's forms are typical of the furniture in the arts and crafts style. On the other hand, the Taliesin chair, made for the lounge area of the Taliesin West House, has a modern design which hasn't accepted during that time. It is famously known as the origami chair due to its unique structure. In the slide shown, you can see the basic characteristics of both the chairs, that is, the dimensions and structure. Now over to Arha.
Thank you, Dhairya. The design movements that were popular during that particular time greatly affected the design style of F.L. Wright, which in turn influenced the form and function of these chairs. The Robbie chair was made during the arts and crafts movement. The movement emerged around 1860 from the attempt to reform design and decoration in mid-19th century Britain. The values of arts and crafts movement, with its emphasis on nature, craftsmanship, and simplicity, were combined by him. Wright embellished the simplicity which is seen in the clean, straight, and smooth lines of this chair. The finish of the furniture was also important in terms of simplicity, and the wood was stained rather than painted to highlight the character of the material. On the other hand, the Taliesin chair's intricate angled structure, which assures its stability, is inspired by his modernist architecture style and gives the chair its distinctive wooden origami shape. As you can see here, the use of natural materials, that is plywood, can be seen in this chair. It is less ornamented like modernists believe, with clean lines and complex geometric shapes. The armchair combines hand craftsmanship with the most advanced wood processing technologies to create an avant-garde piece of furniture. Over to you, Charmi.
Thank you, Ora. Over the years, F.L. Wright inculcated as well as invented certain design styles which were followed by the later designers. F.L. Wright was greatly inspired by Prairie style throughout his life. Prairie style follows simple structure, carving, straight lines, handmade craftsmanship, and structure in its true form, which helps to connect the interior and exterior of house and make it cohesive, which is seen in the Robbie chair. He has sought to achieve a machine-made appearance while actually relying on hand fabrication. Function is an important part of this style. Hence, the chair's back is designed keeping in mind the body posture while eating. Seat is made with foam and covered with leather for comfort. Whereas in Taliesin, we can see this inclination towards Japanese culture, especially origami technique. Origami is an art of paper folding into different shapes to perform their function, and hence the whole structure is created from single plywood. Taliesin has unique structure including a trapezoidal inner and outer panel, triangular armrest, and rectangular leg support, as shown in picture, which provides stability to whole structure. Later on, several extra features such as front feet was removed to emphasize the armchair's fold, and armchair is not even more comfortable thanks to thicker cushioning and more reclined backrest. Over to Khushi.
Thank you, Charmil. Even though chairs were influenced by different design, movements, and styles, it has certain similarities to it. And the major one of them was organic design. Organic design follows true to the material, the connection between forms and function, and the harmony of furniture with the structure of the house. The pictures in the slide show us how these two chairs follows this design style. There were certain observations we made during the research study, like how the two chairs structure justify the utility and placement and also the maintenance required by both of them. We also notice how the base of these chairs affect the floor beneath it and smooth texture of both the chairs. So, in the end from this presentation, we inferred that even though due to different design movements, the chair have totally different design styles, still because they were made by same person, the chair have some characteristics common to them. Furthermore, we also discover how different design movements give birth to designers' personal style. So we end our presentation by showing you various sources that helped us through the process. If anyone has any question, please ask us. Thank you for listening to us patiently and have a good day ahead.